Thank you so much for joining this new team call, and we're so excited for all of the new ambassadors who are on this team. Congratulations, you have joined Plexus, and more importantly, you have joined our Plexus community on the Empowered page. We're so excited to have you on this journey with us, and we cannot wait to see how much you love these products. Hi, Jennifer. Let me go ahead and mute her. Mute. I don't know how to do that yet. Yeah, figure it out. Okay, so first of all, most of you probably ordered a welcome pack in your with the triplex combo. Most of you probably did that. You should get something that looks like this. It's a welcome kit, and it is amazing. You will find really good information as far as the company and a little bit of product information, and also information if you're interested in the business. You can find great information here. Read through it, and you'll find that Plexus wants to make network marketing be done the right way. Its motto is that network marketing is, we want Plexus to have network marketing be the way that it should be done, but not the way that it usually is done. They're more eloquent than that, but you get the gist of, like, we are trying to do Plexus and share Plexus in a way that is different from all these other companies. And you'll find that especially on this team, we try to do a really good job of making sure that we are not salesy. We do not want to sell stuff to people. We care about them. They get to be our best friends, and they get to come on this journey with us. Just like you have joined this journey because someone cares about you. Plexus focuses a lot on goal setting and personal development, personal growth, and you'll find that in your success kit too. Once you read it and read everything, you'll find that they encourage you to set goals. They encourage you to develop your personal mindset and your personal growth. So I want to go over a few of the products real quick, especially the ones in the triplex, because that's what most of you are taking. Let's start with Slim. So these cards are in your welcome pack, your welcome kit, and they're great little cards because they have the picture of Slim on the front, they have a little blurb about it, and then they have talking points on the back, and then what you might say to people, like, Plexus Slim really is the most natural way to manage your weight. You have to try it to believe it. Now, don't sound like you're reading off a card, but you get the idea. So Slim was originally developed for diabetics to try to manage their blood sugar, but then whenever they created Slim in 2008, they had this, the product testers who were diabetics, and then they also realized that these diabetic people were losing weight. They're like, wait a minute, maybe we've come onto something. So they started to market Slim as a weight loss product because they figure that, yeah, it balances blood sugar, but a lot of people who are not diabetics also feel really good from having balanced blood sugar. Balanced blood sugar can do lots of things like make you sleep better, help you with your headaches, etc. There's lots of benefits for people who are not diabetic to have blood sugar. And so they started marketing it as weight loss because a lot of people, if you were to market this as it'll regulate your blood sugar, I'd be like, okay, who cares? I don't know about that. But now that I do know about blood sugar, of course, I see the importance. But before, I would not have. So the triplex is the best-selling combo. And if you are not a member of the Paladin page, okay, wait a second. The Samsung person has raised their hand, and sorry, I'm going to, I don't know how to unmute her. I'm sorry about this. Samsung person, I don't know what to tell you because I can't talk to you, and I hope you can hear me because you're muted. Okay, so sorry, moving on. If you are a part of the Paladin page, you need to be on the Paladin page, and you need to search for Jennifer Pickett. Jennifer Pickett is I believe she's a nutritionist or a dietitian, something. She knows the products. She gives like a 15, 16-minute video on all of the products. She gives little blurbs about each one, and it was a live video, so we got a chance to interact with her as she is talking. So there's really good questions that are asked about the products, and she gives really good answers. So I would encourage you, even if you're not a new ambassador, to get on the Paladin team page. The Paladin's page is run by our Jewel, Carissa Casey, my sponsor, who is a Sapphire, which is awesome. It's awesome that we have a Sapphire upline. That is unusual, and it's very unique to our team. And also what's unique to our team is that Carissa is my sponsor. She's a Sapphire, and her sponsor is an Emerald. So you can go ahead and debunk that pyramid scheme thing going on, because Carissa just passed McKenna. So if it was a pyramid scheme, that would not be able to happen. So that's super unique to our team, and that's something that we're proud of. So Jennifer Pickett's on the Paladin page. A lot of issues that Plexus deals with. Plexus deals with 3 things: restoring gut health, regulating blood sugar, reduce inflammation. Restore, regulate, reduce. 3 R's. That's it. That's all the products do. Every single one of them fall under those 3 categories. And a lot of issues that people deal with have to deal with gut health, blood sugar, inflammation. And so that's why Plexus has the gamut of stuff: asthma, acne, allergies. How are those all related? Well, they have to do with your gut or your inflammation or your blood sugar. So let's see. The Slim is created from, the pink flavor is the beet juice. There's no natural sugars. There's no additives. There's natural stuff. It's sweetened with stevia, and it's good for cholesterol, blood pressure. It's just a great anti-inflammatory too, because what happens is, in a very kindergarten way to say it, whenever your cells that line your GI tract are inflamed, I love telling this story. When the cells are inflamed, they're like this, like a screen door. And so it's not, like, stuff can get in and out of your GI tract. So whenever it notices a foreign object, it attacks it, and that's why you get allergies or something. So whenever your cells are not inflamed, anti-inflammatory from Slim helps them be not inflamed, and they come together like the Great Wall of China around your gut. Nothing can get in, nothing can get out. Everything stays where it's supposed to go. That's why people have less allergies whenever the anti-inflammatory properties start kicking in. So that's a little bit about Slim. You mix it up in the morning, about 30 minutes before your meal, because you want Slim to go through your body first before any food goes through your body. Alrighty, so next I'm going to talk about BioCleanse, and I love BioCleanse, and not because it makes you go more frequently, but it's not just about making you go more frequently. BioCleanse is my best friend because I have a really acidic body, and my dad does, I do. This was like my saving grace. So the BioCleanse has baking soda in it, which doesn't sound fancy at all, but when the baking soda mixes with the hydrochloric acid in your body, it creates CO2, so it oxygenates your blood. And the reason that we know this is because we've seen people who had blood drawn, and oxygenated blood is bright red. Non-oxygenated blood is not. And so that's how we know, yeah, it's oxygenating your blood. But it's not just baking soda in there. There's magnesium, there's bioflavonoids, there's a lot of great stuff. And if you Google magnesium, I've read a lot of articles that say, if you're going to take magnesium, you need to take it with a bioflavonoid, and they just throw the baking soda in there for fun, I'm sure. Plexus does. But instead of buying a bunch of bottles separately, you have everything in one. That's what BioCleanse is like. That's what ProBio 5, which is what I'm going to talk about next, is like. But Plexus basically consolidated all the things that you should be taking, put it into one bottle, and said, okay, we're going to make this way easier for you. Here it is, one bottle, an affordable price, here you go. So when you start taking your products, you'll want to take Slim, and then you'll want to take maybe BioCleanse first before you take your Slim, because you want your body to be flushing out the toxins that you're about to break down. You're about to get with it with your body. And so you want to keep everything moving. Drink water. Drinking water is so important, especially during your first 60 days on the products, because you're flushing out those toxins. The ProBio 5 is going to break down a bunch of stuff. The BioCleanse is going to help it out, but you got to be drinking at least half your weight in ounces of water for it to get the full effect. So let's see. You start with 1 per day on an empty stomach and then work up to 4 per day. And don't be scared. This is not going to make you stay in the bathroom all day long, but it will help you flush your body of toxins. So speaking of toxins, this is my favorite product. I love ProBio 5 because I used to not be able to eat meat or eggs. There's an enzyme in here that specifically digests protein, and it helps me not be sick, and I'm really excited about that. I haven't been sick in a year and a half, and I think it's because of the combination of all these products, the anti-inflammatory Slim, keeping my gut stuff where it's supposed to go, the BioCleanse helping me flush it out, and the ProBio 5 breaking down the toxins. So what's unique about ProBio 5 is that not only does it have probiotics, which you might have friends that say, oh, I'm on a probiotic, and I say, well, that's great. Do you take any digestive enzymes with that? Because our probiotic has good bacteria, the good probiotics that everyone should be taking, but it also has those digestive enzymes that are a game changer. Ooh, excuse me. They are a game changer, and a lot of people don't take digestive enzymes with their probiotic. And so the reason why you should do that is because the good bacteria, there's always should be a balance of good and bad bacteria. I mean, it's not good to totally have no bad bacteria, but a lot of times when we eat terrible junky food, if you've ever tried to bake bread and you have a yeast, you put the yeast in and you have to feed it sugar, to keep it growing. I always killed mine because I always forgot to feed it sugar. But that's how you keep the yeast growing, is you feed it sugar. So in our bodies, we have yeast. When we feed it sugar, it keeps living and it keeps thriving, and sometimes it gets overgrown. And so the probiotic that we have, ProBio 5, has digestive enzymes and antifungal to break down that yeast that's overgrown and to take it out of the body. And so that's why people are starting to notice that they're losing weight, is because their overgrown Candida yeast is getting taken out of the body. It's being broken down so that it can be taken out. So that's what's different, is that we're not just giving good bacteria, we're taking the bad and breaking it down, getting it out of the body, which is making the body work like it's supposed to. I always say that Plexus products are designed to help the body relearn how to heal itself, because the Lord designed our bodies in amazing ways. And I think with modern medicine, we are treating the symptoms rather than getting to the root. But Plexus addresses the root of a lot of issues. So sorry, super distraction over here. But Plexus addresses the root of a lot of issues. You can Google gut health and allergies, gut health and infertility, you name it, gut health and whatever. And Plexus gets to the root of those problems. So I'm really proud of that. Another one that I want to talk about, you may or may not be taking this, but you may want to think about adding it to your regimen, is X Factor. And the uniqueness about our X Factor is that it has an aloe blend, which helps absorb the nutrients that you're already eating. One of my favorite stories is from a girl on the Paladin page who had a potassium, she was weak in potassium. So what's it called? Potassium, she doesn't have enough. Hypokalemia is what Tyler says next to me. Whatever that means. She doesn't have enough potassium. So she started taking X Factor, and she went back to the doctor and her potassium levels were raised. Well, the unique thing is that this product doesn't have any potassium in it. So what she was doing was she was eating the potassium, but her body wasn't able to absorb it until she started taking X Factor. and then her body was able to absorb the potassium that she was already taking in her body. So it helps absorption by 300%. If you want to see that story, you can type in Layne, Layne, on the Paladin page. It'll bring it up. It's awesome. So those are quick product info. Did you need something? Are you ready? Okay.
Also, she was taking BioCleanse. You have to have magnesium.
Tyler says, okay, there's Tyler. He knows more than me about this stuff. He's a PA, and so he teaches me things sometimes. But he says you have to be taking magnesium in order to absorb.
No, you just have to have a normal magnesium level.
You have to have a normal magnesium level if you're going to absorb these things. So it's important to take BioCleanse as well as your X Factor if you want the true absorption capabilities. Okay, I got that right. So you never see his face, but he's always talking in my ear. So a lot of these things that you hear me say are like straight from medical people. You just don't know it. That's why I sound so smart all the time, y'all. Okay, so one thing that we try to do is really encourage you to be consistent with these products. It's going to take time, patience, and consistency to notice a difference on the products, and it's also going to take some time for you to kind of get used to this new thing that you're doing, but it's going to be so worth it. We like to jokingly kind of compare it to birth control. If you only took birth control when you remembered or like when you felt like taking it, it ain't going to work. You have to take it. You have to be consistent with it if you want the effects of the birth control. So if you want the effects of Plexus, the full effects, you want to feel the best, you got to take it. You have to take it every day. You have to be consistent with it or it's not going to work and you're going to be disappointed. And also, you did not get the way you are overnight. You just didn't. You're wanting something that can help you, and so we have the answer for you, but it's going to take some patience because, you might be taking a drug that will mask your symptoms and make you feel great overnight, but those are the symptoms. We are treating the root of the issue, and so that's going to take some consistency with the products on your part, and it's going to take some patience. So don't be mad if within the first 30 days you don't see anything, because honestly, that's why we have a 60-day money-back guarantee. It's because it normally takes about 60 days for people to notice some difference. And then as you stay on the products longer, I can tell you that, I didn't have any allergies after my 3rd month. So it took me 3 months to notice, like, oh my gosh, I can breathe. And it's amazing. And it was right in the middle of allergy season. So everybody is different. You will notice things at different times than everyone else. So do not get discouraged. You have a whole big team of people who are there to answer questions. You're not ever alone in this business. Also, we encourage you as you're starting your products to watch for small changes. A lot of people are like, I can't wait to lose 50 pounds. And so they have this weight loss goal in their minds that they don't notice that, like, oh my gosh, I slept a whole night and it was unmedicated, or I'm not craving any sugar anymore, or I don't have any pain in the morning whenever I wake up. I get out of bed, I don't have any pain anymore. Those are smaller, but still as important. They're very important changes, but they're not like your huge goal that you have. So notice those and make a note of those small changes, because those are big deals that you need to be aware of. Okay, so as you start Plexus, you're going to need to, oh, hey, Tina. Okay, you're going to need to build some belief, because if you're anything like me, I saw all these stories and these testimonies, and I was like, okay, how are all these things related? This is just bogus. This is bogus. But I encourage you to look on our team page, look at the team testimonies picture album. And honestly, the Paladin page has more team testimonies than we do, because we just started our album a few days ago, thanks to Cassie, who was on that. But the team testimonies are amazing. We have alopecia testimonies. We have diabetes testimonies. We have lots of stuff. And those are from people that you know, or you can reach out to. You can send them a message and say, can I have more information on this? That is building your belief in these products, because they're real people that you know or that you can message. They're not just like Jane Doe who's on Facebook. Like, who knows if she's lying to me? I don't know. But these are people who you can trust. These are people who have had experience with these products and know that they work. You can also search on the Empowered Facebook page. If you're looking for anything, you can look for asthma, you can look for silver ambassador, you can look for anything. Just search on the search bar of the Empowered page. There's also a files tab. Whenever you signed up, you should have gotten a product instruction email and a welcome email. They're two different things. Product instruction obviously talks about how to take the products. The welcome email is just basics on if you're interested in building the business. It gives you some basics about that. Those two things are in the files tab. And I don't know if you were on here whenever this call first started, but Shelby and I were talking about how unique our team in particular is, because I told her if I didn't make a dime, I would still do Plexus because of the 12 people that are on this call right now, because our community is so much fun. And I'm an extrovert. I love people. I really, really like hanging out with y'all and talking to people. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so my world went from real big to real small real quick. And so to have this outlet of friends and to get to learn about all this stuff is just so fun for me. And so I love to be able to share that with y'all. And I really hope that you feel plugged into this community. I hope that you feel like you can ask any question. No question is dumb. Believe me, I was the queen of asking questions. I had Carissa on the phone for 2.5 hours before I joined because I asked her question after question after question. The first one was, who on earth would join my team? Who would do that? Who am I going to get? I have no idea. I'm going to be terrible at this and I'm going to fail. That was what I was like, because I had huge fears. So I don't know if you can identify with that at all, but you are not alone in this business. Whatever you're thinking, I guarantee that either I have thought it or someone else has thought it. So don't be afraid to reach out and connect with us, because we are here to support you. So a lot of people are, especially around this time of year, they're super stressed about finances. And let me tell you, we can help you. Plexus can help you with your finances majorly. I mean, majorly. And I think that Plexus is unique in that we have something for everybody. You know, I can only have so many pairs of buttery smooth leggings in my closet before I just don't need any more leggings. And like, I love lip scents, but I don't wear lipstick a lot, and I'm a girl. So like, that's about half the demographic of the world who can't, well, I mean, I guess men could wear it, but why would you? So, you know, Plexus is for everybody, no matter what age, what size, what shape you are. It's for everyone. And so that totally makes the demographic wide open. It makes everything wide open, and we are just getting started. Plexus started in 2008 with the creation of Slim. We grew 16,000%. There were like, man, I don't even know. I think there's 2 million Mary Kay ambassadors or something crazy like that. And there's about 500,000 Plexus ambassadors, which is insane, which means that we're at the bottom floor. And I cannot tell you how great it is that you're jumping on board with Plexus now if you're doing the business side, because it's about to take off and you're on the ground floor. You're going to go with it. It's going to be awesome. So let's see, our compensation plan is really unique to us. Plexus created it themselves. We get paid 11 different ways, up to 5 times a month. And honestly, let me just tell you, you don't have to know the compensation plan inside and out to be successful. Because my first paycheck that I got, I was like, what is that? What did I do? I don't know what I did. I just got paid. I'm not sure why. Don't beat yourself up over, oh my goodness, I don't know how. You need to know the basics, but if you get paid and you're not really sure how, that's okay. It's all legal. That's all you need to know. It's all legal and it's all legitimate, but you can get into, now I do know why I get paid now, but at first I had no idea. So you'll get to learn that stuff as you go. Let's see. If you're here and you're not interested in the business, do not feel like you are pressured to sell. We do not want you to feel like you have to do that in order to be a part of this community. You can very well get your products at wholesale, enjoy the fun, and hang out with us because we like you, and that'd be a-okay with us. I mean, seriously, if you don't want to do it, please don't do it. And y'all, if you're reaching out to people and they don't want to be a part of the business side, that is okay. The business wouldn't work unless if the products didn't work, the business wouldn't either. So the products work, and it's your job, it's our job to make sure that the people who we're helping are getting the most the most that they can out of these products that are amazing. So that's our number one job. I think the business comes secondary to that, even though it's just as important to help people with their finances and if they struggle with finances, then it's important for us to help them with that too. So, but maybe you just if your goal is to make an extra $100, $200 a month, our job is to help you with that. And you can stop there if you want to. If you just want to get your products paid for, fantastic. That was my goal at the very beginning, is I wanted my products paid for, but it has changed. Now, it has changed because especially when I saw that I was able to help people get feeling better health-wise, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can help a lot of people because I know a lot of people who are not feeling good. And so that has created this business that now I'm getting paid to help people feel awesome. And I love that. I love it. And I get to hang out with people like y'all and do that. I mean, it's just the best job in the world. So don't be afraid if your goals change. Right now, if you're just thinking, I want my products paid for, that's it, fabulous. But if that thought changes and you're like, you know what, I think that I like helping people, I think I would want to make this into more than just an extra 100 or 200 a month, go for it. We're here to support you, and we have all been there. We're here with you every step of the way. The Paladin page also does a 20-day business challenge, a business building challenge. If you're not a part of that, it's a great way to kickstart your business. And so yeah, if you want to do that, then you can ask your sponsor to add you to the Paladin page. I think they just started a 20-day business building challenge, but they try to do one once a month. And who knows, maybe we'll just start our own. So we have like a few minutes. If y'all want to ask any questions for me, we'll open it up to some, questions. And I guess you can just raise your hand, or I don't want to unmute everyone because there's a lot of y'all. Thank you so much for coming. We're going to have a Q&A time, and then we'll make our big announcement. Okay, I see you, Shelby. Okay, yes.
Okay, I meant to ask you this earlier. My mother-in-law is taking the Slim, and I noticed she doesn't like to do it in the mornings, but I noticed she will shake it up at night and leave it in her refrigerator. Can you do that? Will it still work, or is it not going to work?
So it's recommended to drink the Slim within 20 minutes of mixing it in order to get the benefits of those properties that are active, like when you mix it with water. So what she's drinking is not effective if it's left overnight in the refrigerator. If it's already mixed up, why does she have a problem with it? Like, why can't she just do it in the morning?
She says she doesn't like to drink that much water that early in the morning without eating or anything like that. So,
so would she take it like in the mid-morning? You can take it mid-morning.
That's what I told her. I said, you need to do it like before lunch, because she already has trouble going to sleep at night. And for me, it gave me energy. And I'm like, you definitely don't want to take that afternoon-wise, or you're never going to sleep.
I would definitely suggest for her to take it mid-morning, and definitely within 20 minutes of mixing it, because that's when she's going to get the most properties out of it.
She substitutes a lot. So I'm thinking she shakes it up at night just so that she can grab and go and not have to worry about, oh, it's 30 minutes before lunch, I need to shake it up.
Well, she's spending some good money on these supplements, and we want her to get the best out of them that she can. We don't want anyone to waste their money, and honestly, she's wasting her money if she's going to do it like that. So we don't want her to do that. We don't want anyone to waste their money. We want everyone to take these how they're supposed to be taken, and not just drinking pink water. It's beet juice water. So yeah, tell her that if she wants to see the effects of it, she's going to have to drink it the way that it says on the label, which is within 20 minutes. And she can take it anytime she wants, but it does need to be within 20 minutes. Okay. Anyone else just like wave at me? No? Okay. I guess I'll keep recording for everyone who's not on the call. It's going to be super fun. I'm going to go ahead and mute you, Shelby, and I'm going to unmute Cassie. Cassie, do you want to talk first, or do you want me to talk? Oh, I'm so excited.
About our exciting news?
Yeah. We're not pregnant.
No. Oh my goodness, can you imagine? Oh, no. So we are excited. We have been talking about this awesome blitz that we're going to do in January.
Tiffany, you have a question?
What?
Tiffany has a question. Hold on.
Okay.
Cassie doesn't have good service and she's cutting out, so Jana should tell the news.
Oh, Cassie, fail. Okay. Thank you, Tiffany.
You're welcome.
Okay. Super exciting news. Does anyone else have anything to add? Just go ahead and wave. Okay. So Cassie and I are super excited because we are going to put together an empowered team Blitz Day. And the Blitz Day is going to be at different host houses all across America where all of our team is located. So there's going to be a host house in Minnesota where our team is in Minnesota. There's going to be a host house in Springfield at my house. If you live near Springfield, you can come to my house. We can have one in Arkansas where Tina is. Wherever we are in America, we're going to get together on January 14th. So mark your calendars right now, January 14th. From 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. So what we're going to do is we're all going to go to wherever host house is near you, and we're all going to work together. And so the day is already set up. There's an agenda. So at the very beginning of the day, we're going to be talking about our goals together, like 3-month, 6-month, whatever. We're going to be talking about some positive affirmations. And then we're all going to come to this Blitz Day with a list of like 15 people you want to reach out to, a list of maybe 20 people you want to follow up with. And we're going to be having like set times during the day where all of us at the house is going to be following up with people at the same time. All of us. Bring your computer. We're all going to be doing it together. We're all going to, in the next hour, we're all going to be reaching out to people at the same time. So can you imagine like reaching out to a dream team person, but having all 10 of your buddies behind your back going, you can do it, you can do it. Just type this, type that, press enter. Oh my gosh, you press enter. So it's going to be really fun. There's going to be lunch. You can bring your own lunch, or the host house can provide lunch. Either way you want to do it. But I'm so excited to do this. We'll have Zoom just like this. We'll have Zoom connecting us from like Minnesota, Little Rock, Wichita, Kansas. I know there's a lot of y'all there, but it's basically a way for all of us to be doing the same things in one day. And we're going to have a big team turnout. It's going to be so much fun. And we're just all going to have a big work day where we powwow. It's going to be great. So we're really excited about it. So be watching on the Empowered page for more details about the Blitz Day. And if you want to be a host house, all you have to do is open your door, because we literally have all the videos ready. We have all the paper handouts ready. All you have to do is say, yeah, I'll have people in my home. So it's super easy. There's no, you don't have to plan a thing. So don't worry about that at all. But yeah, just being a host house is opening your door. It's super easy. So if you want to be a host house, shoot Cassie or I a message and we'll get started on that January 14th. It's going to be right after Super Saturday. So you're going to be pumped up from Super Saturday, and then you'll have the Blitz Day on the 14th. And it's January. People are wanting their New Year's resolutions. They're wanting to get healthy. And this is a perfect time to reach out to people. So I hope you all attend at the host house that's closest to you on Blitz Day. I hope you all come because it's going to be really, really fun. I'm excited about it. Do you have anything to add, Cassie? I'm going to unmute you.
If I'm not cutting out, I can't wait. I think that this is going to be huge. Just like Jana said, we talked about it. I was like, could you imagine everybody around you supporting you, not just trying to message somebody, is this okay? Does this sound right? Everybody's there going to be helping you. It's just going to be great. It's just, I'm so excited about it. So like she said, everything's going to be lined out, and it's going to be from 9 to 3. So all we need is just homes that we can do this at. So if you want to be a host home, like she said, holler at one of us, holler at any of your upline, anybody, and just say, hey, I want to do this. And anybody that's not on this call, we're going to try to reach out to them too and make sure that they know about it as well, because it's going to be massive.
Mm-hmm. So that's our news. That's exciting stuff. Big event the weekend after Super Saturday. Mm-hmm. While we're all on our plexus high. It's going to be really fun.
Yeah.
So my challenge to you is now in December, start planting seeds. Start planting those seeds so that you have people to follow up with come January 14th, because you're gonna need to bring a list of people who you reached out to. You're gonna also need to bring a list of dream teamers. And let me tell you, I've been doing this for a year, and I have recreated my list of dream teamers that I never have reached out to, and I don't even know why I haven't reached out to them, but they're on my dream team now. So yeah, come with a list of dream teamers, come with a list of new potentials, and come with your Frank's list of those 200 to 300 people, and that list should be growing daily. Oh, I forgot to tell you, well, most people on here are already silver, but silver's the first rank in Plexus. It's super easy to get there. Okay, I'm going to say that. I'm going to say it's super easy, but it may not be on the time frame that you would like. It was not on my time frame. Some people go silver in a weekend. Some people go silver in 3 months. That was me. But basically, you make a list of people who you love and who love you, and you ask them to join you on this health journey. Especially, it's almost January. People are eager to do something new and healthy. So ask them if they'd like to join you in this, and sign up 3 people with a welcome pack. That's this thing right here. And you're silver. So I don't know if a lot of y'all know that, but I just wanted to communicate the simplicity of getting to silver. It's not complicated at all. You get $100 extra bonus, and that's it. Okay. Does anyone else have any questions? You can wave at me. No? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and stop recording, and I'm going to hang on, because if you want to talk, we can.